All right, let's continue forward with what is good to know. What should we know? You are caught up in drama, okay? Act to free yourself, change and blossom. Blossom again. Take it slow and steady, okay? The influences are here. Influences to aid you now. It's time to expand, okay? Expansion, it says to begin now, take your first steps, and who's watching over you is the angel of procrastination. So it's saying, you know, it's time to pull yourself out of the drama. The angel of procrastination is there to poke you, to get you to start moving forward in your life. So let's see what we have. So the reading's about the Tower. Okay, so what you're holding to. The Tower many times is about ego. And that implosion of Tower is not a bad thing. It's that ego going beyond what it is, the tower structure that you continue to try to surround yourself with, okay? It's coming to the divine is, okay? The Queen of Cups, okay, the lid is off. It's within you. That is within you to see, okay? Within the ego, within this framework, there is the cup to be looked at, and it's about the history going, okay, going further back, okay, looking at what is there, okay. So the energy coming into it is what you're holding on to, what you're gathering, you're collecting, again, what you're hanging on to, and moving forward. Starting to move forward. Okay, and the moon. So looking at the things, opening more psychically, looking at the things you're hanging on to, your belief systems about who and what you are, the tower, the ego framework, getting beyond that. The lid is off so you can begin to look within, and you go back and look at the history to find out the illusion about some of the things we've believed about ourselves, the fallacy of it. What have we adopted that's not freeing? Okay? So what's coming into it? This is moving rapidly. The energy is there. Okay, the action is there to begin to move. Okay, and coming to, coming into an alignment with what it is we want to construct. What are we building? What are we working on as a society, as a collective? Okay, so it's about holding on. No, we hold the power and deciding where we're going to go with it. Where are we going to go? Looking at the history, opening up more psychically, looking at what is there. The challenge is the path you're walking, the choices you're making in life. What are the choices you're making in life? And that little dog looks like Miss Lily. That's Miss Lily with her little brown ears and her two little spots on her back. That's Miss Lily. Okay. The choices you make in life. Okay. And if you are bringing in stability when it comes to your energy, your home life, etc., bringing in that energy but keeping things stable. Okay. And so that you can have the fullness of life, okay? Gathering and collecting in your realm the fullness of life, through keeping steady, keeping things in balance. Okay, the outcome is strengthening. The path, you come into this form to strengthen through experience. Okay? And what is it that you are holding to and protecting? Okay? What is it you're protecting, you're holding to with your energy? And what is it you're standing up and starting to put into motion? Taking charge. Taking charge, putting it into motion. So if we look at this, the foundation is about your history, coming into more openness psychically, etc., looking at what you're holding on to energetically, wanting to, the challenge is to make the best in your life, to bring all these things in, and that takes stepping into your power, the emperor, okay, stepping in and beginning to put it out there, what you want in the universe. The center of it is the lid is off, the chariot's there, you're moving forward. It's about what we're collectively building, okay, and keeping a grounded balance on the energy with what we're holding to, what we are trying to, again, protect. And above it all is about the tower, about your time here on this planet and seeing yourself as this egoic being, okay, what you're holding on to. Know that these things can rapidly change, and it's all about the choices you're making in your life, the path you're walking, and the strength of it, what you're putting out there. Underneath of it all, we come again to that offering. The message in the world now is about a new action taking place. New actions is putting an end to some of the fallacy. This end and a transformation taking place. When one thing ends, another thing comes into being. So that transformation, it's about what you're working on. What you're working on in your life situation, etc. Okay? Where you're feeling, if you are feeling outside of things, looking and understanding that you have put yourself out there in that feeling of lack. It's time for the hangman to stop and see from a different perspective. Okay, time to see it from a different perspective, because you have the ability to control what is in your world. It's what you're holding on to within the world of yourself. The hidden things, okay? Know that the hidden things are there under the surface, and it's about moving forward. You know, sometimes the night that's bringing things into the world seems to be a bit slow, but it's there, it's moving, and it's a message about your actions that you're doing, and about, again, the hermit going within, doing the internal journey to find out what's there. And what are you holding on to, which is creating with you a feeling of lack, a feeling of the drama, okay? That you can come out of it. And again, you know, if you look, many of the things that you are having yourself bound by are things you're told maybe as a child. And if you look back in people that were repressing you in certain ways, if you look really deeply, you'll see that it came out of their own failings and their own things that they didn't handle in life that they were projecting onto you. It's what they say, the sins of the father are visited upon the son, okay? So the things that they didn't handle, they project onto you, and then you adopt it. You either want to fight against it, or you just say, well, that's what's there, okay? Neither of those are true. So it's about coming to that point and looking at the reality of it. And if you see the reality of it, then you can say, no, this is not true. I'm not accepting it anymore. I'm stepping out of that and stepping into my power, which has always been there. It's just that we have not picked it up and used it. And so at that point, you can start making these changes. Just as the mantra says, jewel is in the heart of the lotus, and that's where I'm at. I'm already that. I'm already that. I am that beautiful jewel, that perfection, that light, that brilliance. Okay? And it's like the diamond. The diamond's been cut. Okay? And each one of those cuts brings a new reflection out and brings out the beauty of that jewel. And all of these are, each one of those cuts is an experience that one has had within their life that they're bringing out that creates this beautiful jewel. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.